Hey, what's up guys? Slime and Am here again. Just wanted to do another video about how to start taking a look at cryptocurrencies and process of fundamental analysis. So just wanted to continue here on CoinMarketCap and show you guys a little bit more here. Just wanted to kind of make a reference to stocks. Typically when you look at stocks in the stock market, you look at things like earnings, cash flow, and debt. I'll just show you here real quick on Yahoo Finance. Just to show you a starting point. So here's the Apple stock. You look at things like their financials as a starting point for determining what the health is of the company, if it has a lot of upside and things like that. With crypto, it's a little different. They're not publicly traded on legacy markets like the stocks in the stock market, but here on a platform like CoinMarketCap, we can look at a few different things and figure out if a coin is worth investing in. And so let's take a look at Bitcoin here. Alright, so starting off with different coins, you take a look at them, see, and ask yourself after doing a little bit of research, what real world use case do they have, and do they actually solve a problem? Now with Bitcoin is intended as money. It's decentralized, so there's no one centralized party that governs it or monitors the transactions on it. It's kind of like a PayPal that's decentralized, and you don't deal with chargebacks. That's probably one of my favorite things about it. So those are some things we can look at, and Bitcoin's the oldest and the first cryptocurrency. Another thing we can start to look at is things like the business model. How did this coin raise money? Was in the stock market, you have what's called initial public offerings, typically, where it's a big fundraising round where it's then released to the public. But with Bitcoin, they have what's called ICOs, with crypto they have what's called ICOs. That was really popular in 2017, and recently, last year or two, it's been initial exchange offerings, which these cryptocurrencies are debuted on a cryptocurrency exchange platform. Now with Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, it was released to the public. It was completely free. Let's find the white paper. Okay. So with Bitcoin, it was released free to the public, and anyone, like I said before, it's kind of like a PayPal that's decentralized, where it's a peer-to-peer cashless system. It was a fair mined coin. There was no coins after the Satoshi Nakamoto released the Genesis block. Anyone who had a computer get connected to the Bitcoin network could mine for Bitcoin with the power of their computer. And people were doing that back in 2010. So when it was first released, it was worth $0, and then it gained value over time to what it is now. So that's what's called a fair mined coin, where it's released to the public right off the bat, and anyone who knows about it can mine it freely. And then there's also coins that are pre-mined, meaning that the development team, they mine a certain amount of coins beforehand, call it a quarter of the intended supply, just to use as a funding round to fund their operational expenses and whatnot. And then other things we can look at to determine what a coin, the value is worth, or what it can be, is just like the stock market, look at news events, developments, what things are they working on the horizon. In crypto, they typically call it roadmaps. And with Bitcoin, in Bitcoin's case, they have a lot of development coming on in the near future. It's the most secure crypto. It's the oldest, so it moves slowly. But one of the biggest ones is the Lightning Network that has been talked about for a couple years now at least. And that's one thing that Bitcoin, and then of course a lot of new players are coming to the market, institutional investors using it as a form of hedge, like precious metals and volatile markets. So, and then we have coin supply, which I've talked about previously, I believe in the last video. Like Bitcoin, it will only ever have 21 million Bitcoin. Currently, the circulating supply is 18.5 million. So, and then miners who validate the blockchain, the Bitcoin blockchain, they perform the operational duties or capacities of the network to mine Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's released every day. So this is the total amount. And so yeah, and Bitcoin is actually deflationary, so it doesn't have an inflationary aspect to it due to what's called the halving. So let's take a look at Ethereum just to move on here. Again, you start with the website. Is a good place to start to get an idea. And the white paper is what it's popularly called in crypto. It's kind of like the prospectus or something like that in the stock market. The white paper is where the development team or company, they announce what their coin is, what it's intending to do, what problems it intends to solve. So here's a look at it on the Ethereum website. So I will just take a look at the announcement page. Where is it? So Bitcoin Talk is also a place to find crypto. So I would definitely register an account if you don't have one. And so Ethereum, as you can see here, I'll just read a little bit. It's a contract scripting system married to a blockchain and developed with a philosophy of simplicity, universal accessibility, and generalization. Our goal is to provide a platform for decentralized applications, an Android of the cryptocurrency world where all efforts share a common set of APIs, trustless interaction, and no compromises. So it's essentially just a blockchain, a platform where you can developers can build apps, decentralized apps, and smart contracts so that when, say, buyers and sellers in real estate get together, as an example, and when terms are agreed upon and money is ready to be transferred from the buyer to the seller, then if a smart contract is in place, it can remove the middleman, like the realtors, the title companies, and things like that. And a smart contract will just execute the real estate transaction sale. Just as an example, a lot of the cryptocurrencies have white papers and announcement pages on Bitcoin Talk, just like this for Ethereum. What else is there? So there's the social media accounts. You'll want to open up, in Ethereum's case, you want to open up a Twitter account and Reddit. I would definitely open up a Twitter account. That's where a lot of things happen in crypto, a lot of announcements and things like that. That's crypto Twitter is where I hang out a lot to learn about new coins and developments, things like that, aside from checking out the news feeds and things like that. So definitely open up a Twitter account, a Bitcoin Talk account, a Reddit account, and there's also Telegram and Discord, which I'll link all these below in the description. On a website like for the Ethereum network, like I've said previously, I don't recommend holding, at least for the long term, on an exchange. I would definitely put them on a wallet that you control. And on different cryptocurrency platforms, their websites and things like that, you can find wallets that are free where you can store coins. And I'll put a link in the description on how to go about, it's an introduction on how to store your coins securely, called cold storage. And then also there's a CoinGecko, another platform like CoinMarketCap that will be very useful. I like it a lot. It's very good. Has some things that CoinMarketCap doesn't offer. It's mostly smaller coins that aren't really on the horizon yet that are good and more easily found on CoinGecko. So there you have it. There's a little more intro, a little bit more meat on the bones for doing fundamental analysis for cryptocurrency, for starting that journey. I am introducing you to the rabbit hole, so it's up to you to walk or jump right in. So there's a lot more to it than this, but for the sake of simplicity, I'll just leave it at this for now and continue in the cryptocurrency series that I will add to here in the future. So let me know if you have any comments, questions, or if you think I left anything out, please post in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, more to come.